Greetings everyone and welcome to Collector Corps. So once again we got Fan First and this time it's Monday. I'd like it if they were more consistent about it, but yeah, another Marvel Legends series Fan First Monday, and yeah, I don't really know what this is for. I kind of think that we're mostly going to be talking about what's going to be happening with Frankie Nova. Because obviously she was revealed like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, sometime last week, since the last Marvel Legends Fan First. So I think we might be getting a bit more information about her potentially. I'm not completely sure. It's kind of up in the air at this point, like, because we don't really know what to expect. As always, I'm hoping for Fantastic Four would be great. I don't know. I don't really have expectations at this point. Maybe we'll get a reveal for the second tier. Maybe we'll see what the Silver Surfer looks like. I really don't know what to expect, but in any case, it's gonna be interesting. And I'll be honest, like, of all the Fan First teams, all the Hasbro Pulse teams, like, Marvel Legends is my favorite. I love them. They're great. They're great to watch. I don't know. I like talking about both Marvel and Marvel Legends, so I'm all for just being here and just chatting about toys for probably like half an hour. That's how long they usually are. I don't really know. But yeah, hopefully we'll be looking at something of interest. Never know what to expect really, and yeah.
Hello, Marvel Legends
the whole
fans.
Team's here,
Welcome
so
to
it's all good.
another Hasbro Pulse Fantastic Fan First Monday edition.
Oh.
It feels like forever since we've
Are we actually
last been
getting?
with you. Actually,
He's
it's
got
only
all
been a week and
Fantastic
a
Four
half,
stuff
but we've
behind
just
him.
got so much amazing stuff.
I don't think he had that last time. Wait, is that new?
2021.
Is that
we are
new
back
Fantastic
with
Four
you.
stuff?
I am
Because
Ryan
that's
in
retro
marketing.
carded.
I am joined by Dan,
6 inch,
also
right?
in marketing, and the man in the middle, the legend himself, Dwight Stahl. We are your Legends Big Three, humbly at your service. Thank you for tuning in today.
Well, I say
We've got
that
a
all.
lot
Dwight
to talk
hasn't,
about
but like
today. Maybe
both Dan
you
and
guessed the
Ryan have
theme
Fantastic Four
from
stuff
my
in their
shirt,
immediate
Dan's shirt. If
foreground.
he holds it up a little bit, our backgrounds.
Oh,
Any
actually,
guesses?
yeah, we have a
All
bunch
right,
of
let's
Fantastic
just
Four.
jump
Yeah, it's
right in.
Fantastic Four.
So
That's cool.
2021
Okay.
is the 60th anniversary of the Fantastic Four. This we know.
Yeah, it is.
They're a very important team. Going back to the beginning of the Marvel Universe, actually, 1961.
Yeah, one of the
it was.
earlier.
And,
Well, it's
there's
Marvel's
a really
first
great
family.
story if
most
you
people
guys
know.
go on the YouTubes from the Marvel Entertainment
That's a
official
very
YouTube
nice
channel.
picture.
Joe Quesada did an interview with Stan Lee back in 2017, and it's a pretty famous story. If we look at that first issue of the Fantastic Four, just to paraphrase that interview, I think
It's such an iconic comic as well. Like that comic cover is one of the most well-known comic covers of all time.
They were all about fight scenes, and Stan really wanted to focus on character development, and he was growing, a little
Back
tired
when
of
the
type
Thing
of books they were putting out.
wore
And
like
his wife
he
gave
was
him
like
some good advice.
Hulk,
Why don't
where
you
he
just
still
do
wore
one
like
book,
full pants.
the way you want to do it? And Stan came up with the Fantastic Four, with Jack Kirby, and they had 4 characters to play with. They were a family.
Next Haslab should be the
foremost.
I don't know what it's called,
yet
but the
they all had different
monster
personalities,
from the first
and he just
Fantastic
speaks
Four
about
comic.
how that kind of segued into all the rest of the Marvel characters that were created thereafter, that we know and love. So the Fantastic Four, super important to Marvel, as we know.
Yeah.
We've been able to do more Marvel Legends of the Fantastic Four over the past couple of years.
Most of them have been exclusive though, so hopefully we'll be fixing that this time around.
As well is going to be the year of the Fantastic Four.
I've still yet to open
flashing back to 2020,
my
we introduced the Fantastic Four
figures that I have.
line look with our global convention exclusive Doctor Doom. We can take a look at them here. This was a great job by Ben and the packaging team working with all the folks at Marvel.
I've been really thinking about getting that. Mostly because
that special blister card with the
such a
blister
cool looking Doom, and then like also the accessories are great. I like that because of the Ultimate Nullifier. I think it's just really fun.
Doctor Doom retro version has been a little lonely on the shelves for the past year, but you guys knew that once we invested to make this line look, that this wasn't going to be a one-off. So
imagine if they did a Fantastic Four retro and it was just
he's got some great accessories.
It was just
he has
Doom.
a soft goods piece, which is meant to be displayed a little differently, right, Dwight?
All right, yeah, Doctor Doom's great classic figure. He comes with a couple of spell books. He's got this Book of Ashanti. He's got the Darkhold. He's somehow stolen Reed's Ultimate Nullifier. He's got some spell effects.
See? I know
He's
things.
got the fabric
How does he
little
have
collar
the
piece. You can
I'm about
take
to call it
his
the
cape
Necronomicon.
off,
How does
just
he
have the
have
collar
the
piece on
Dark
there, and
Hold?
then you have a representation of version 1 Doctor Doom from the comic books, which is something that Jesse really wanted to see us be able to address with this cool new variant deco. So
He looks
all
so
of that
good. He
awesome
does really look good.
Doctor Doom wrapped up in the really cool vintage card.
And our engineer loves soft goods, as we all
I have
know.
been
Just
wanting to pick him up for a while.
can't keep
I've
away
just
from
been
them.
kind of it's
But
kind of in the back of my
that
mind.
Doctor Doom will be lonely no longer. This is kind of act surprised, guys, but we have a Fantastic Four retro 6-inch wave coming
Hey!
at you that you know nothing about.
It's
So
like
let's take
we've
a look at the
seen
first figure. Dwight is
Human
this character.
Torch,
He was actually in the original
Psycho Man.
Fantastic
We
Four
knew about
toy
Psycho Man
design,
because of the
and he has
accessory
that
tease.
very interesting accessory. Tell them about this all-new sculpt here.
Yeah, Psycho Man looks
Very interesting
awesome,
character.
and he will join Marvel Legends for the first time ever. So you see him there on his card, and Psycho Man is 100% new. He's got
You should hope
a
so.
gorgeous
With a character that looks that
molded
odd, you'd
green
hope
metallic
so.
arm and accessory detail coloring. He's got double pinless elbows, double pinless legs. His legs have that awesome kind of spacesuit
The
look with
future
all
is
those
pinless at this
crazy,
point. Like we're
weird
gonna see
green
so
rings
few figures
wrapping
from now on
around
that
his thighs,
are
knees, shins, and
that aren't
even like
pinless.
a
His
superstructure
legs are
around
so
his
interesting.
boot. He's got a upside down rocker in his torso that's hidden under his belt brace.
Oh,
Same
wow.
type of a rocker barbell on his neck.
Nice.
And he comes with his little tech pad, his weird book with his fear, doubt, and hate.
The thing is, with this not being a Build-A-Figure range,
inscribed on it that he can hold
I feel
on
a lot
his,
better
to
that
his
I
arm
literally
and,
couldn't care less
tuck
about
under his
Psycho
so
Man.
he's really cool, a beautiful
He looks
looking
cool,
sculpt.
but
He's
it's
actually
just
one of my
it's
favorite
not a
figures
character
that
I
we've
care
done this year,
about.
just because it's
Not
so
anyone
weird
that I
and
want to put
different
on the
than
shelf
other
necessarily.
figures we have. He just has a unique look in
looks
and
good.
all of
He
himself,
looks nice.
and I think he's going to look awesome.
I'm sure fans of the character are going to really enjoy that, but it's
battle
just
the
not for me.
Fantastic Four on your toy shelves real soon.
Cool, nice one.
And speaking of Fantastic Four, they want to see
the fig. You got the fig. He's all the beautiful pictures. Look at this guy. He's so cute.
Speaking of bad guys, we've got one more villain in the wave. Who's next up, Dwight, on this awesome retro card?
Okay. High Evolutionary.
We have High
Now
Evolutionary.
We're talking.
First time in the line. First ever Marvel Legends version as
awesome.
well. Once again, he looks fantastic.
Oh, I wish he had a few accessories though.
He has got his metallic armored arms.
He should have like
with that
I don't know.
Reddish.
It'd be cool if they included like a head to modify an existing Legends into
helmet.
Some sort of
double arms, double
evolved creature,
but pinless as well. He has a skirt piece that doesn't.
I don't know if that's really my vision of High Evolutionary.
Those long, heavy skirts.
I realize he does look like that a lot of time, but like
really
I don't know, High Evolutionary
gets
to
out
me
of the way, really nice, and he looks awesome. He's got all those silver orbs.
I don't know.
A lot of deco on those.
I think it's because mentally I'm thinking of the more.
And we painted them all
like
front
that.
and back.
He should have the armored head though.
And one more,
the like
villain.
silver face head.
For a while, right? We've talked about a couple more all-new villains or all-new
kind
characters coming for the classic line, and this is the second one to go with Psycho.
I don't know. I'm more a fan of the slightly more modern
look. And then of course it wouldn't be the Fantastic Four without the Fantastic Four. So yes, we have them all here in this way.
I'm excited for the thing.
Look at,
because I say I have
is a thing.
Okay.
With multiple head sculpts, and I believe those are newish trunks, right, Dwight, for the classic blue and white.
That's interesting.
Yes, they are. Haha. Because I have the other one. I have our first one with me, so I can actually compare these guys. Yes. So we got our original
at this point,
the
thing is ridiculously expensive. Like any existing version.
And then we have new thing.
I don't know whether I like it as much. I don't. He's not as bulky. I'm not sure about that.
They have all new head sculpts for this thing as well.
Is it just that he doesn't have the?
And you can see, I think, pretty well. He's got this really heavy brow.
I like that. On
the last figure. So
that's something that I do enjoy about the thing.
Big shelf plate of rock above his eyes, which is really cool and nice. And he will look awesome next to all of the other friends.
The
that
thing is
and
the only one
family
that I was
members that
needing
we'll be
because
showing
I'd say
you
I
guys
do
really,
have
really shortly.
I have Reed, I
Yeah,
have
he's got an
Sue,
alternate
and I
mouth
have
with no
Johnny.
teeth.
I
Some
do
people
already
like
have
him
their
with teeth.
like
Some people like him without. He was
their
drawn both
black
ways.
and
It's
is
always
it
been a
is
big
it black
debate
and
among the
white,
fans
black
of
and
whether
blue? I
things
don't know.
should or should not
Their
have teeth.
other
So
style.
we didn't want to
And
tell
though it's not my
you which way
preferred
was
style,
right.
I
We
own
just
them
figured
now,
we'd
and
give
I'd
you
rather
both
not
and
double
let
up on
you
characters.
decide which
But
one you like best
I
for
do need
this
to
figure.
get
And he's got
I do
open
need to
hands.
get a
He's got
thing.
fist. All the articulation and size you expect from Thing, but that new
He does look good.
face sculpts. And
He
actually,
does
these
look
are
good.
my
Is he the
favorite.
same sculpt
This one right
for the
here is
body
my
in that?
favorite Thing head sculpt that we've done to date. I really like the original Walgreens one as
I'm
well,
not sure
but I
whether
think
it's
this
the
one
same because the
takes the
body
cake
looks
for me
smaller.
personally. I think this is
The
the
body
best
looks a
one
bit
we've
more
done so
flat,
far.
you know?
And he's in the blue and whites, which matches the Johnny that we showed a while ago.
Yeah, that Johnny that was shown off. Like I was.
So the ultimate thing there,
I
2 heads,
like that.
4
I like
hands
that.
total, any configuration you want. That is
I
a
like that
very
head.
heavy
They're like,
figure on the
ooh.
blister card, I will tell you. But he is
I
the
like it.
first out of the gate. Let's go to the second of the
The
team.
other
His
one's
best
definitely the
friend, Reed
clobbering time
Richards
head.
himself, Mr. Fantastic, with a lot going on, a lot of different fashion choices, very
Ooh.
similar to Moira McTaggart. So Dwight, walk
Okay.
him through everything
You've got a
Reed
lab
comes
coat
with.
with Reed. Oh no!
Yeah,
Don't.
Reed's got his lab coat
I might need
because
to
you
get
know he's
another
a super
Reed
smart guy, and
because
super
that's a
smart
distinct
guys like
look.
to wear lab coats. So
That's
I've
like a
been
look
told.
that I could mix and match with. Oh
And
no!
he comes with alternate arms
looks
as
good
well,
as
so
well.
you can pull off his arms, take off the lab coat, and snap on his
And then you can swap
blue
the
and
hands
white arms
presumably anyway.
with
So
the stretchy
you
fingers.
can have a completely normal
The hands are obviously
suited up.
interchangeable, so you can have this look with the
Yeah,
long
you
fingers.
can.
You can have
Cool.
this look with the C grip hands,
Oh,
and vice versa. You mix and match all the parts for
Hmm.
the hands, the sleeves, the robe.
Yeah, I'd need to give the
and
Ultimate
make
North
the
Fire
classic hero look
I
of
need that
Reed, as
Doom.
well as different
I need
versions
that
of
Doom.
Scientist
I need
Reed.
the thing. I think I might need to get this Reed because that lab coat look is
That
amazing.
shade of blue and white is just so classic and awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait to have all of them lined up together there.
I'm really
up,
thinking about High Evolutionary. I
believe
don't
it
think
is
I
the
necessarily need him,
Human Torch
but he is a character I really do like.
with a very interesting deco. I want to talk more about it, but this is the flamed
Wait, does it have
version
the
with a very
classic
specific
like
kind of old
line
school style
art on it?
deco with the black lines there. You
Oh, it
saw
does.
this on the retro 3 3/4 Legends version first, but now we're
I was
doing
very
him in
tempted
6-inch. What was
with
it
that
like,
figure.
Dwight,
I have
applying
the
this
Spider-Man
kind of,
as I've reviewed it on
old
this
school
channel,
toy
but
deco on a modern
I was
figure?
very interested in getting that Human Torch.
It was fun. It's something that we've
And
never done before, believe it or not. We've only done one
I don't
striped
know.
version
I don't know.
of Johnny
I
in
guess
the past, and that was on a
I'm trying to think. Is
more
the
yellowy
I haven't
orange color, so we
opened
haven't
the
done
Fantastic
like the
Four that
really
I have.
deep reddish
Is
orange
the
like you see
Johnny that
here,
I
as he
have
was
flame
portrayed in
on,
all
or
of
is
his
he?
books for all the years. So
Is he weird? Does he have
has
like a
tinted,
non-flame on head, but everything
stripes
else about him is
on
flame
the
on?
front of the figure that
I'm
kind
trying
of
to think now.
fade into the
I
orange.
can't see him from where I'm sat, so I
that
don't
they're
really want to move
all
away from the
slightly
mic.
translucent. He's got flaming on forearms
He
and
looks
hands.
good. I like,
He's
yeah,
got
I
some
like
extra little
the arms
that
and
you can wrap
legs.
around his ankles that you see
The
in
thing
these
around his
images.
neck
You
is
can
a
put them
bit
around his wrist. They're
off
removable,
for me, but
as well
I
as
mean,
the fire
it works.
backpack piece to get a really awesome version of a classic Human Torch.
I do
fully
like it.
flamed on.
I'm not overly sold though. I could.
He looks great.
I don't.
Dan,
I could.
what are the
Yeah,
fans
I don't
saying
feel
in the
the need
chat
to
now
get
that we
him.
know they're saying?
I don't
Do
feel
you
the
think they're a
need.
little confused based on what we teased out? I don't.
Yeah, because they teased a suited
I
version.
think they're wondering, wait, didn't we show them a powered down version, Ryan? What happened to that one?
I don't know. Did we? Stay tuned. We'll address those questions shortly. So
Wait, is
let's
there going to be
move on
multiple
to
Johnnies
the
in this wave?
next character in the wave here. This is
Or is it going to be like a
Sue,
packing or something?
Storm herself, the Invisible Woman. She looks great on this card.
What is that hair?
New head sculpt. Tell us about it, Dwight.
Yeah, now
That
you
hair
have
is
the
big.
full team coming out with all four of them here, and now you get Sue and her blues, so you can have all of them matching along.
I mean, I like having
in their hero looks.
the classic.
We showed
What is that
I
face?
don't remember what we showed anymore, so I'm not going to say anything until Ryan tells me
What
we
is
did
that
or did not,
face? Who is
because
that
he's the
based on?
master of all
Or
the
what
secrets.
specific artist?
And it all just clogs
designs
up
are
in my brain.
based on?
I don't remember nearly as much as I once did. But Sue comes with alternate hands. She's got open hands. She's got fists. She's got her like invisible
What is that
force
face?
shield bubble. New head and hair.
Okay, I do know for like I may
awesome
not
new
remember
deco for
the
the
Fantastic Four
match
figures that I have
Reed
that
and
well,
his lab coat,
but I know for a
and
fact that Sue has a
Ben,
better
as we've
head
shown
than
you in
that at
his
the
little
very
trunks.
least. The hair might not be as good. I think that hair looks a bit big though.
What
I don't know.
decade would you categorize that hairstyle? I feel like it is much more
60s.
classic than the Walgreens version.
I like how they're just disregarding the
Yeah, the Walgreens was
main release.
more
The
a little bit more of a
I can't remember what builder
modern
figure it
take.
was.
I think this is
Oh, the Super
this is
Scroll
more in
builder
that,
figure range.
I don't know. Every artist drew them a little bit differently through time, but I think
I'm
this is
not
kind of more in
that
that
face. The hair, the
what,
hair I'm
80s
fine
kind of
with.
look.
That
I
face
think
though.
just a lot of big
Oh, that
voluminous
face.
hair.
I don't know. If I end up getting
Bigger,
this
bigger hair,
Sue,
love
which I
it.
don't
So
think I'm
there you
going to,
have the
but I'd
Fantastic
just be
Four
switching the head out
Retro
definitely.
Wave. Let's take a look at all 6 figures together. This will be available for
Okay.
pre-order starting
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I think I need the
Tuesday,
thing.
August 10th
I'm tempted
at
that
1 p.m.
that specific
Eastern
Mr.
Standard
Fantastic
Time.
looks pretty good,
So
and
not
High
today,
Evolutionary,
but tomorrow.
he's on my
Go
list
get
of
this
top
on
villains,
the Hasbro Pulse
so
or
he's
wherever
tempting.
you pre-order
He's
your
not
Marvel Legends from.
quite
So there you have the
right
complete
to me.
wave
He's
of
not quite what
6.
I want.
Speaking of Sue Storm, let's take a closer look. This is going to be a Pulse exclusive in a lovely
is it
shipper
going to be an
box, very similar
invisible?
to the Doctor
Is it going to be
Doom
an
figure that was
invisible?
also an exclusive, came in this gorgeous white shipper box. We will have the Marvel's Invisible Woman here, but what's different about her?
She is actually invisible. Okay,
apparent.
I like that.
She's
I like
completely
that.
clear.
Fully.
This is the first time we've done Sue Storm like this. The Toy Biz folks
That's
did
nice.
it many
I like
years ago. With their version, I have it here. It's got a little launching pad there, which we did not bring into Legends, but we brought a lot of that same flavor in.
I like
with
it.
the
I like
6-inch
it. It's
version.
not.
So what was it like
It's
doing
not high
our
on the
first
list, but I mean,
Invisible
it would be pretty
Sue
neat.
figure, Dwight?
And also mix and match parts. You can
It was
create a
actually
mixed
a
power
way larger
version of
pain
her.
in the butt than you would think for a figure that is just clear. We've tried to do a couple different variations of her with
the face looks a lot better when it's translucent.
coloring to see like what it could look like if she was different levels of faded on and off, and
she needs to be
this was
milky.
one of those
really,
challenges
like
of COVID.
the invisibility
that
doesn't
just
really
was
work
really,
if it's
really,
pure
really
clear.
challenging to
It
do
needs to be
all translucent
milky-ish.
figures
I'd say
year
the same if it was like
not
Iceman.
having
If we got an
traditional
Iceman
paint
figure that
masters
was
to
like
fall
this,
back
it would
on.
need to be
So
milky. It
after
couldn't
many
be.
rounds of
I guess
not
it
being
could be blue
happy,
with
we
Iceman, I
thought
suppose.
that possibly taking some advice from our other friends and partners like Jesse, and we just removed all the color and went with a clear version of Sue, because obviously when she goes invisible, she's 100%
I like
clear.
it. I like that look.
And this is what
Pulse
we ended
exclusive,
up with, a
pretty
really
cool,
cool,
pretty neat.
it's super
It's the
toyetic,
kind
right?
of exclusive
It
that
matches
I
what was done in
appreciate,
the
having
past, and
something
it's
where
just
it's
kind of
like
one of those fun
it's
gimmicks
not
that
required.
when it makes sense,
It's
when
a nice
it's,
bonus
the perfect
if you want to
marriage
complete,
for,
your
toy
powered
and
up
for Legends,
look.
it
But
works. So
yeah,
we think it was a lot
I'm
of
fine
fun.
with that being
She
exclusive.
looks pretty
I'm
cool.
not really that
A
interested.
weird, ghostly, invisible Sue. And
I
now
like
you've
having
got
partial
that's
power
the fourth
usage
one,
on the
I think.
shelf.
We've got
Personally,
Walgreens.
in
We've
fact,
got Modern.
my
We've got the new
they are actually showing the
costume in
modern
both
then.
blue and white, and then clear. So lots of different variations of Sue.
I still think Walgreens looks better
One for
personally, but
any kind of fan who
yeah, that
wants to put
head
her
on
your
the
shelf. So
on the
there
new
you go.
one,
Lots of different Sues.
it's a bit odd. It's a bit odd.
And this item will be a Hasbro Pulse exclusive,
That's
and it
cool.
will also
That's
be
nice.
available for pre-order tomorrow starting at 1 p.m. It comes
Okay,
in that
cool.
white shipper box
I am
that
tempted,
looks really
but
good,
not to the
and
same
it also
extent.
kinda
It's the
helps
same
protect
level
the
as High
card in
Evolutionary, where
transit
it's
too.
like it'd
So,
be cool to
that's
have.
important
It'd be a
for my
nice
fellow
addition to the
mint on
shelf,
card
but not
collectors.
something that I'm
And
overly
then we kind of buried the lead with this,
requiring.
but of course, the last character here on the retro card for
And they're going to
Fantastic
show
Four
off the
is
depowered
that
Johnny.
depowered Johnny that we showed the render way back when. All
Yeah,
you guys who thought that would be in the wave, we got you. Don't always assume everything.
So it's another Pulse exclusive.
Try to keep it interesting for you all, but he comes.
I mean, that's
with
fine by me.
same shipper box, Pulse exclusive. Let's take a look at him on the card.
I'll just not
He's got
bother
that
with the
same
Flame On
costume to
version and
match
get
all
this
the other
version. That's
classic
fine by
white
me.
and blue figures we've gone through. Anything
Ooh,
else to
I like
point
the
out
fire
on
effects.
this Johnny figure, Dwight?
Are they
No, not
different
really.
fire
He's
effects
just,
to what the
powered
Flame On
down
version
Johnny
comes with?
with a few effects that you can have him starting to power up. So, and they're all removable. So, if you want to have it clean, just blue and white, you can do that.
I like
Or
the
you
Flame
can
On
put on
fists.
the
The Flame On fists
starting
are pretty
to
good.
flame hands, the flame kind of shoulder piece, and the forearm wraps. Or you
And when
can
it's
take them
the
all
same
off.
figure,
And there are
in terms of the
also
same
just
body and stuff, like, I
depowered
don't know.
white fist for him as well.
It's tempting.
So
It's very tempting.
perfectly blue and white, or starting to transform.
I think this
into
is more tempting to me
halfway
than
there,
the
there,
full
and then
Flame 1
obviously the
version,
one we
despite the
showed
fact
you
that I
is the
do
fully flamed on
think that's a really
version
cool
with the reddish
look.
orange and the black stripes.
And what's cool about
There,
this
we've done
is
them all.
that
We're done,
this is
right?
on a different.
Oh,
We're
don't
done
tell.
for now.
Wait, I was going
What's
to
cool
say,
about
don't tell me
this
more.
is it's on that different buck than Mr. Fantastic, right? He's got the shoulder rockers here for that increased articulation for Johnny. We
It
know
looks
back
odd with
in
the prim.
2018-ish time frame, 17-18, that first time we did the Walgreens Fantastic Four, people were taking like the Johnny head from the Super Scroll Wave, the Deep Power Johnny, and putting it on the old Mr. Fantastic Four Walgreens body, but then it was like you had your Reed and Johnny with the same bodies and just different heads, which doesn't really kind of jive.
Yeah, it
but here
doesn't
for
quite
this,
make sense.
we've got
But
different
it's even
deep
a
powered
leg.
bodies for him there.
Oh,
And
no,
Dwight
it's
is
bent
showing the
leg
difference
into.
between
I
the
thought the one on the
new,
right was missing its leg.
the new Deco and the old version.
Okay, yeah, cool.
A lot snazzier,
Yeah,
I think, and love the little black stripes too.
I like it.
Yeah.
Who am I
this
kidding? I'm gonna
item
get
as
this
well-
entire wave plus the exclusives, aren't I?
Go ahead.
Sorry, Ryan.
Psycho Man is the only character I completely
Nope,
don't
go
care
ahead.
about. I do kind of want
No, it was
a
just with
retro
just
version of the
torsos,
Fantastic
with and
Four,
without
so
the
I don't
rockers,
know.
as well
I
as
don't
the
know. I
color
haven't even
adjustments
reviewed
really
the
gives
modern
you
ones
a
yet that I
new,
have, so I need to review
upgraded
them.
versions. Both of them are significantly
I
upgrades.
need to do the Super Scroll
for
Wave. Once I've
Johnny.
done the Super Scroll Wave, then I can decide on whether I want these or
You know,
not.
we're always making new bits and pieces to be able to do even better ones. Hopefully,
But as I say, I
at
need
some
the
point
thing
down the
because I
line, but
can't. The
we
Super
think these
Scroll
are
Wave
nice
thing
upgrades,
is
visually,
easily
the
like
colors, as
60,
well as in build
70
formulas. So
anywhere that
hopefully
I
you guys
can
will
get it.
like them and enjoy them as well.
And I'm not paying that much for a thing,
So
especially
let's
when
take
we've
a
got
look at that
one that's
pre-order
coming out
slide for
soon.
Johnny. Just like Sue,
It looks good.
he's going to be a
I like
Pulse
him.
exclusive in a shipper box,
I am
available
tempted.
for
I am
pre-order
definitely
tomorrow
tempted.
on the Pulse. So there is the Fantastic Four Retro. 6 items total, or 8 items total, 6 in the wave.
Yeah, he looks good.
2
He looks
Pulse
good.
exclusives. A lot of great Fantastic Four for the 60th anniversary this year. And so with that, we're going to go over to our bi-weekly, it feels like, Galactus update, spearheaded by Dan, the master
I
of
think
the
it's like
Galactus
3,000 off
project.
at this
We have
point.
some
Something like
interesting
that.
new
It's on like
images to show you
11,000.
and a piece of brand new news that
Ooh.
you do not know of yet. So over to you, Dan.
Some new news. Interesting.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yo, everybody, we have 3 weeks. That's approximately 504 hours, if I did my math correctly, until the close
Roughly, yeah,
of
roughly.
our HasLab Galactus. Here we have Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds.
Devourer is such a
if we
difficult
go
word to say,
and
so I
look
don't
at him
blame him for
again,
tripping over it.
Just to give another recap, he is our tallest and biggest Marvel Legends ever, standing
The thing
at
is,
approximately
the more I
32
think about it, I'm
inches
just
tall.
like, I don't
He has
even
that
think
premium
height-wise I
sculpt
can
for
fit you
Deco. He
anywhere.
has the
Like,
LED
never mind
lights.
width
Shout
and
out to
depth.
Dave
Like,
White, our
I
homie,
don't
who
know
takes
where I'm
all
gonna
of our
put him. I
photography.
need him though. I
He has
do
some
need him
nice
to
new
face up against
shots
my
to showcase how Galactus
fantastic.
here is the
That looks
centerpiece to
amazing.
any Marvel Legends collection. But
That
of
looks
course, since we're
amazing.
talking about Fantastic Four, we wanted to put Galactus with our new retro Fantastic Four
Oh,
figures
it's
here.
gonna be so good.
Again, we are, very close to 14,000, but we need everyone's support in order to actually
It is
fully
getting
back
there.
this
It is
project.
definitely
We
getting
have
there.
3 weeks to really have that opportunity to not miss out on Galactus. But I know people were asking for, what are the stretch goals? What are the stretch goals? And I told Ryan, we got to show them at least one stretch goal. So last
we've got
Monday,
Nova.
on Marvel Monday, we showcased Frankie Ray, Nova.
Good old Nova.
So Dwight, I know people had a lot of questions about Frankie Ray. Does she come? Is she double jointed, elbows, knees? Is she pinless? What
You'd
does she
hope
look
so,
like?
really.
So, Dwight, why don't you take us through Frankie Ray Nova really quickly?
Sure, yeah. Frankie Ray is a clean double pinned
Female body,
female
brand new
figure.
action orientated
She
female
has
body, which
pinless
is always great
arms
to see.
and legs. They're not this will not be the first time you get this on your shelf. It's just the first time we're showing you this new articulation system.
Yeah, because
she
there's
has
a figure that's
she'll be
announced, I'm
fully
pretty
painted
sure.
in gold.
Another figure that's
She has
announced,
this
like,
awesome
we haven't seen her yet, but
translucent, fire,
I can't remember what character it is.
hair.
There is a character that is coming out that we know about.
Fully
that's going to
articulated,
use this
double
body.
knees, double elbows, and she
Is that a
comes
fire
with this
stand?
really cool fire base that
Oh.
locks into or kind of key snaps into Galactus's hand. So
Oh,
he can be
really?
holding her in front of him
With the fire
kind
effect.
of floating there
Okay.
above his hand. And the fire has been designed so that it not only will work with Frankie, but other fire type characters that you
Okay,
may
so
or
it'll
may
work
not
with
have in
Johnny.
your collection or want in your collection at some day. For example, the new Johnny Storm, the
Hell
Doom
yeah,
Torch, can
okay.
also
Yeah,
use
that's
that
cool.
fire stand. It
It
just
working
kind
with
of
Johnny is
wraps
really
around
nice.
and keys to the toe, so you can have Johnny on the fire as well if this unlock gets met. And
I
that's
hope that
really, really
we at least
cool,
get Nova,
and
just because
I think it'll be
like
a beautiful
Nova has never
addition
been made before
to
in
the
Legends.
HasLab and
It's
to your
like I can
shelves,
live
hopefully,
without
because
Silver Surfer as
obviously
much
she
as
makes
I
perfect
do
sense
need
as
him for
one
the
of
collection.
the
I can
herald
live with
unlocks
just having to
for
wait a little bit
Galactus.
longer for a retro wave or something. Whereas
Yeah,
with
I
Nova,
personally love Frankie
we're
Ray
not
Nova.
we're
This
not gonna
figure,
get her
I think it's
otherwise,
so
are we? Let's
cool
be
how
honest.
other
This is the one
figures could
chance.
potentially lock in with that fire stand there, like you mentioned before, Dwight. Frankie Ray Nova, she is going to take 16,000 backers in order for us to get Frankie Ray Nova. So again,
I think it's
step one,
doable.
let's get to 14,000.
Yeah, I think we can at least get to Nova.
16,000, we will get this
I'm
awesome
hopeful
Frankie Ray Nova figure.
that we will
I can
actually manage to
confirm
get
with you
Silver
guys
Surfer.
right now that she is
And
not
then
going to
beyond
be
that,
re-released in any
I
form
have
in
no
2022.
expectations.
And our initial plans
Though if
is that she
tier
will only
3
come with
is
this
the
HasLab
G on the
project.
chest
So
as a
we don't
removable
get
chest
to
plate,
16,000K, you
I'll be
probably
very
won't be able
excited.
to see this awesome figure that we designed up, that Dwight and team designed up. So
I just hope we
don't
can get
miss
that
out.
stand at
Don't miss
least.
out on
If we don't
Galactus.
get
We
Nova, I
still
at least
have,
hope we get
like I
the
said,
stand.
504 hours,
The stand
3
would be
weeks, about
really
21
cool.
days, if I'm doing all my math correctly, to get our HasLab Galactus. So tell your
It's
mom,
gonna
tell your
happen.
brother,
It's
tell
gonna
your
happen,
father,
I'm
tell your
sure.
sister, back to HasLab Galactus. Ryan, anything else that we want to tease or talk about in terms of Galactus, or any other thoughts?
Oh, I would just say thank you to those fans who have supported the project thus far.
No more
You know,
teasers?
it's kind of one of these dream level projects that is a pretty, sizable investment and might require some planning, but we guarantee you it's going to be worth it.
Well, at the end of the day,
Galactus
we have a
figure
year,
himself is
pretty
super
much, like
impressive.
give or take, we have a
We've shown all the
year
details.
to actually
We've
figure
got
out what we're
see,
doing with
the
it,
model up
so
close and personal, and he's just really awesome. I
I'm
don't know
looking
what
forward
else I
to
can
it.
say.
I
And,
really am.
we know. If some people are on the fence, then try to get on board, because the more people that get on board, when we can all get to 16, then we all can get our Frankie Ray in addition to Galactus. So
Yeah,
thank you guys
hoping
for the
high,
support.
hoping high.
And you have 3 weeks left, as Dan said. Let's make it happen together. Thank you.
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right, so moving on from Galactus and the Fantastic Four, we'll just jump into some other non Fantastic Four things, I guess. Really
Are we
quickly
gonna get
here,
some more
we showed
X-Men,
off
maybe?
the Hand Ninja kind of zombified version, Troop Builder, last live
Wait,
stream.
zombified
So
version? What?
he's going to be going up for pre-order tomorrow as well. This is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
Zombified version? What do you mean by
And then
zombified version?
this,
Am I
we
missing
get- we
something?
got all
I've
those
read
questions about,
all
are we
of
doing more
Marvel
Troop
Zombies.
Builders? And yes, the
What
answer
do they
is
mean,
yes. We
zombified
have all our.
version?
I've got my 4 boxes here, right? We've got our Hydra and AIM. We've got
Am I
our
gonna have to
Hellfire
get
Club,
one
Troop
for my Marvel
Guard there,
Marvel
and
Zombies
now
display?
we've got the Hand Ninja. There's so many I can't actually hold them all at the same time. But we know you love these Troop
I'm gonna
Builders.
look.
Go out and
I'm
get a
gonna
bunch.
look up
You can go
what
back,
they mean by that,
whenever you
because
want to go pick up some more, they'll be there.
if the
So
Black
Troop
Hand
Builders,
Ninjas do
keep building.
appear in Zombies,
The last item we have
then I'm gonna
here,
have to pick one up.
Super excited to share you guys this. Let's take a look back at something we showed at the the Fan Fest, I think, event. I believe it was one of the events there. So
what
we
did they
showed
even
this
reveal at Fan? It's
old,
been
Dwight
so
will remember
long.
this. I think it was 2007 era
Didn't we get
Domino and
Oh,
Cable early
cool.
Marvel Legends 2
Cannibal
pack.
and Domino?
And we thought this was a fun pairing, but why not
Wait, did
bring
he
out
just
2 new
say?
versions? So we ended up showing you
I swear he
guys
just said Domino and
Cannonball and
Cable.
Domino. So here's the final look. Here's the look at the final
So we're
production
getting a
versions
new
of
Cannonball
them.
and Domino.
First up, we have Cannonball in his blasting glory. We know half of the fans love it when we
swear
do this
we've
setup.
already
With
seen this
his
figure.
gridded teeth there and a little bit of a different deco.
We've already had
Actually,
this guy,
different
right?
deco all around on this figure, right, Dwight? Versus
Are we gonna get legs?
Wendigo.
Is that
Wave
what this
version.
release is? Is this the leg release? Are we gonna get some legs?
That's true.
It's a 2-pack,
tones
so
of purple. It's a different variation of his costume.
yeah, he has the legs.
The
Cool.
sculpt is the same, but the
Though
color
they
palette
are
is different. And now look, hey,
they don't
you
match.
don't need the flame base because you got legs. That's right, something new and novel from Marvel
They
Legends
don't.
where you use legs. With our
They don't
action figures.
match
Something totally
color wise
groundbreaking.
though.
Um, you know, femurs. Woohoo! But here is
Okay.
Sam with a new head expression.
I think that is a new
femurs,
bottom design
flamey legs
with the little
He's
white
got
and black
everything
at the
you need
top.
for a Sam
So that's
Guthrie.
something interesting.
There you go. An updated deco
I am a
scheme
fan
for
of
Cannonball.
Cannonball. I like
and, I
Cannonball.
hope you guys like
Shop
the
Disney
way this one
exclusive by the looks
looks.
of it. Not bad. I'm fine with
There's
that.
one image if we keep cycling. Yeah, there's that one. Look how happy he is to be power lunging now with his newfound legs
Yeah.
and more calm.
I mean, we've been asking for him to have legs for a while.
That made me laugh. This
So
shot from
getting
Dave made
another
me
Cannonball
laugh.
release,
So,
very good. I didn't
there's
get the original Cannonball because
with blast,
I don't
four
really
legs
want
and
the
two-
blast effects, honestly.
Two head options there.
But I
Let's
think
take a
both
look
the
next at
blast
the
and the
domino
legs is
figure.
very cool.
Actually, before we do that,
Oh
if we want to
my.
go full screen,
Okay.
because I brought him home with me here. So just to show you guys how this works, right? This is the Cannonball figure, and what happens is you just kind of
Pop
pull
him
this
off.
apart here. You've got,
And it's a down-facing pen. Fair enough.
this is how it goes together, and then you've got his
Regular legs,
legs
down-facing pen.
here,
Because I'm pretty sure a
and it just
lot of
pairs
Marvel
up.
Legends it's up-facing pen.
like so.
I know that is the case for Black Series. Not 100%. I don't take
there is
apart
Cannonball demo of how
many
his torso and
Marvel Legends.
blast
Black
effect
Series is something that I have
snaps
a lot
together.
more
So the next
fodder.
figure that we
so
wanted to
I have a lot
show
more
in
experience
final
of taking
form
them
is the
apart.
domino. So this is that 9. If you love shoulder pads,
I love.
and
This is
you know,
my
all that
domino.
design,
Like,
this is for you.
I've
She's
been
got
very tempted with
interesting
the
helmet,
classic style
little
domino,
piece there,
like
got some new
the late
blasters.
80s version.
Anything else about
But this is
figure,
my
Dwight, do
domino.
you
This
want
is
to talk
great.
to?
The little
No, it's just
mouthpiece
so
on the
weirdly
helmet and stuff.
asymmetrical. I
It's
didn't
beautiful.
Even
It's so
realize
good.
The design was like this.
Oh,
like
she has the
from
big
comic
guns.
books in the old days.
Okay,
I just
yeah,
like,
this
oh,
is
yeah, bitch,
definitely
this helmet
this
and
is
stuff.
good.
But
This is
as we were
good.
doing research for the figure, she not only has these giant
I like the button
shoulder,
over as well on the
like
on the
fingernail
shirt.
things, but they're not the same. They're
She has
different
skulls
from
on the
left and
belt as well.
right.
This
Same
is
thing with the helmet.
I
It
like
goes
this.
from
I
thick
like
on
this
one
a lot.
side to thin on the other, kind of with like a. I'm assuming it's like a microphone. You know,
Yeah, it's like a
who knows?
mouthpiece
But
of
it
some
was all
description. I
sorts
can't
of
remember.
weird
It's been a
and
while since I've read
wrong
any of the
and all the right ways,
like original
you know,
XForce
90s comics.
comics.
What can you say? But it was just kind of cool.
She's
and,
got
once
pinned
again,
legs though.
you know,
She's not
kind of
pinless. That's kind of a
updating her
shame.
deco, going with the really dark blues and some
Wait,
metallic
that's why
purples and
Cannonball.
whites.
This is an
It looks
XForce
really
set.
cool. She looks awesome.
Like that's going to be the
and
branding,
you
right?
get now a
Because
90s era
Cannonball has
domino
the
to
X-Force
go
legs.
with
They don't really match the
god
rest of his
awful
outfit,
thing
but
that
he does have the
Ryan showed at
X-Force
the very
legs.
beginning of this thing, which no one should. You should not put that on your shelf anymore. That should, you know, I don't know, use it to prop up a table or something. But you know, we gave you a nice modern one a couple years ago in blacks, and now you
The
get a
modern was
90s
very
version in
nice.
dark
I
purple.
really
So
I've been very
let's just say
tempted
two.
with
We
the
got
modern.
two awesome domino figures now.
Thing is, I'm probably gonna get the
I'm gonna
Deadpool
go
version
hunt one of those
eventually.
down and just keep it,
So
for
I don't think I'm over. Thing is, I don't care
before
about
and
Cannonball.
after.
Not to the extent
So
that
yeah, for those of you
that makes me want
X-Force
to have him
90s
as a
fans,
character,
you've
as a
got
figure.
your Cannonball, you've got your
So
Domino.
I'm
we were
all for
thinking
Domino.
of, you know, we could probably do maybe one more character in this X-Force style. So let's take a look at one of my favorite things, the trading cards. So here's the X-Force team. A
Okay,
lot of these
who are
characters
they
we've
bringing
done,
in? Boom
some
Boom.
we haven't. So we were
Boom
looking
Boom
at
would be
this, and
good to get again.
who'd we decide on?
Another Cable.
Here, let's
Not the
show
one they're all
show them
thinking,
off.
I bet.
Richter.
I think it's gonna make some people happy.
Oh my!
So here
we're
have
getting
Richter.
Mm.
Awesome 90s
Okay.
Richter design. Shout out to the
I'm all for this.
Powers Up to X-Men podcast.
Oh.
Dayspring and Flinkman. I believe
He's not
Flinkman, this
top
is his number
100.
one wanted X-Men
But
Legends
he is-
figure to be made. So you know,
He
he's
is
gonna be very
definitely
happy.
there for
But,
you need him for
talk him through
X-Force.
what's
I
going
need to
on
get him
with
if I'm going to have an
Richter
X-Force.
here and
I
all
don't have an
the pieces
X-Force.
there.
I'm
More
not doing
shoulder
an
pads.
X-Force display. I'm not doing it.
I'm more
You're not getting
intrigued
to
to
do
find
it.
out why this is his most wanted.
Oh my God,
figure.
Richter's so
that
good.
intrigues me way
And he has the
more
magic
than the
effects in
figure
green.
itself.
Perfect.
And that says a lot because this guy's got those
I love it.
impossible boots. I don't know what
The
I
kneecap
don't
boots,
know
yeah.
why
They
he
don't make
stole
any
his
sense.
mom's like. I'm going out on the town.
Yeah, like
you know,
he's wearing thigh
dancing
highs
boots.
low.
I don't know because I just don't know. I don't know what's
He
going on
has such
here.
a weird look, but he's so
It's a whole mix
quintessential
of,
to
wrong
90s
that
X-Men.
somehow makes a right.
Like,
So
he's so
Richter's
good.
got these.
The
he's got
nonsense
his knee
called the blue
pads,
shoulders
He's got
and
his
stuff.
mom's boots.
It's so
He's got some
perfect.
spike
I love
on his
it.
boots.
It's so good.
His forearm tassels, crazy shoulder pads with a bandana.
So
'cause,
definitively
why
90s.
not? At
He's
some
he's
point, that
beautiful.
was a fashion choice
The
that
massive,
he had to make, and he went
the
with it.
massive
So he's
red
got
X-Men
alternate
logo.
hands, as you can see, to kind of get his kind of
The power
you know,
wielding.
stylized interpretation of his
I love it. I love
effect
that.
of when he like would slap his hands and point his hands together.
Yeah,
So,
that's great.
you
That's
can
a
do that
really
with
good
the tilt
effect. I
plate,
like that.
with the
I know
fist
it's
and
the
the open
generic effect,
hands,
but it looks
and
so good.
he looks really cool. A
Oh,
really nice
wow.
head sculpt. The
Oh, okay. I
face
like
turned out
how
really, really
that's
beautiful, as
displayed.
well as the nice luscious hair. Look at all that hair. He looks so handsome.
It looks so
He
good.
looks like he belongs on a romance novel cover.
I'm really,
Look at that. Look at that guy.
I'm really interested. That is so good.
Yeah, I put him here with the hands together, kind of like how he does his powers in the comics. I had
That
to
looks
use
so.
the little orb thing to keep them exactly close together, but I think it works close enough.
I like it.
So
I
yeah, there
like
you
it.
have your 3 X-Force characters. When we were thinking about,
So
so
is
this
it a
is going to
pack?
be
Is
a
it a triple
3-pack,
pack? Yeah,
in case
3-pack.
we haven't confirmed that.
Grand.
And then thinking about the packaging
Oh,
for it all,
that is some
we're
good
really
packaging. I like
inspired by
that.
one of my most favorite topics, the trading cards,
I
like
like
very
how
similar to the Jean,
Domino and
Cyclops,
Richter
and
have their names
Wolverine
like squished
3-pack,
together
and
because of
the
how
Havoc
long
and Polaris
Cannonball's name is.
2-pack from 2019. We really leaned heavily into the X-Men Series 1, 1992 Impel cards, but for this version, we leaned into X-Men Series 2. So this was the Skybox 1993 set here. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but you know, I've got him here. Actually, let's take a look. I was researching this, and there was a really hilarious piece of marketing. There was this print ad that I don't think can ever be topped.
Oh
if you want to show
my!
it, pause your screen
Mutant
to
Saint
read all the
Turtles.
copy, but it is so
It's
so
a
good.
good bet. The
And,
kids'
you know, I
favorite
don't know if you,
Mutant Saint
Dan and Dwight, I
Turtles.
don't know if you knew this about me,
That's
but I was
ridiculous.
actually a model when I was a kid. In case you didn't know, I was actually this kid on the print ad, right? So here you go.
Oh wow!
That's me.
You're even more handsome today than you were back then, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh great! Oh great!
So let's take a look at the packaging for this. Right, you've got your cards on the side and the back. If we want to show up
That's pretty
back,
neat.
so that's the back image, right?
It's
I
very,
went
it's
through my
very
binders
90s
and
retro.
pulled my
I like
Richter,
it. I
Domino,
like the
and
look.
Cable trading cards. So we
Though it does
have
kind
that
of show
awesome
that
art, the entire
Cannonball
front of the
isn't in
card
the right
on the back of
outfit,
the
but I
pack.
mean,
You can show it off
they're
here
never going to
too.
make a correct XForce Cannonball. It's never going to happen. We're never going to get him.
So
I'm
great.
happy
They're
enough
also
with the
on the
jacket
side
version. I
panels
said Cannonball isn't
as
top 100,
well.
neither is Richter.
So X-Men
Domino is.
Series
Domino
2,
is
this is your
about 42 or
X-Force
something like that.
3-pack, long awaited. There's everything to see.
I use that joke
Let's
a
talk
lot
about
of
how you're going to get this awesome
it's
pack.
like,
This is a
you
little
know,
something
42,
new
where
for
it's
us.
just like, it's
this
a very,
item is going to be
it's not a
a
low
Pulse
character,
and
it's not a
Shop
very
Disney,
important character, but it's a character I need still.
collaboration, shared exclusive. So whether you want to go get it on the Hasbro Pulse or Shop Disney,
Oh, it's available on both Pulse and Disney.
Tomorrow,
That works.
the
That's
10th
good then.
at 1 p.m. as
I'm
well. So this is your X-Force
my Pulse
3-pack.
basket is going to be
Super
filled.
fun item. And
The nice thing with
we've been sitting on it
Pulse
for a long
is
time
that
and
you don't
doing a lot
actually
of
pay
little reveals, so
until
it's fun just to get that off our chest. And I
shipping.
think that
So
will kind of wrap up what we had
I'll
today. Thank
I'll
you
probably
guys
be
for
picking up some of
joining us
these.
again, spending some time
Fantastic
with
Four
us.
is a must,
And
obviously.
we have more. We think we probably have more.
I'm
streams coming up
debating
that
the
Dan
X-Force
has in the
because I
works,
need to
working out
get
with the Pulse team
a
for
bunch of other
scheduling.
characters
And,
first.
This is
There's a
typically
lot
Dwight's
of like
corner,
Cable,
but he
obviously,
wasn't able to
so
get
much
the
more
piece,
important
so
for
I'm
me.
gonna do it.
So
We're gonna leave you
X-Force,
with one more
it's
tease.
very
Let's see if I can do this.
mixed on whether I want to get it or not.
What do we think this is going to be? Want to go full screen on me here? Can I zoom in?
Oh,
Zoom in?
it's
What is this?
Morbius?
Dwight, what do we
Morbius
think
has the
this
weird
is?
holes in the hands.
Palm acne.
Hand? Palm?
Are they holes or are
Palm
they
hand.
dots?
Weird.
I
All right.
can't
Well,
tell.
what are your guesses?
Pink
Let us-
tweezers.
There you go.
I've I
I'm
know
trying to stick with
he has
the
to be a
X-Force,
vampire because
aesthetic,
in
the neons.
Marvel, a lot of the vampires
in that
have like the
mindset,
weird
Dan.
hole
Thank
things in
you.
the hands or the suction things in the
That's what
hands.
we have
buddy.
today.
Nice
I
I know
cover.
Morbius has that for a fact. I'm pretty sure that is just a thing with Marvel vampires in general.
Fantastic Four. This was a fantastic
Morbius, maybe?
Monday. Thank you guys for
A new
joining
Morbius.
us. Go
We've only had a
pre-order all your
Morbius
stuff
recently though
tomorrow.
in the Venom wave.
Support
So
Galactus, please, if you haven't done
I
so
don't know.
already. Time is running out. We need your support to make it happen. Get your Frankie Ray Nova.
I
with
need
that new
I need
accessory.
Frankie Ray. I need
Anything
Nova.
else we wanted to say, guys?
Nova's gonna be so good.
You
Back
get Frankie Ray,
Galactus.
there's even things past that. So
Silver Surfer and Nova.
Wait,
like,
we haven't heard from your dogs. Do we want to go get them before we close this out, or are they taking a nap?
yeah,
No,
the dogs haven't
they're good.
haven't
If they were close, I could just
annoyed
grab
us
one of
yet.
their tails and just give it a little doop, just to get them
just
in,
want-
but no,
just
they're,
yap it, get them to yap. Just start them
Just
up
so the
yapping.
fans know, the dogs are okay. They haven't been on the stream, but they're doing well. Fans want to know.
dogs are absolutely fine. Just apparently we didn't have any Amazon deliveries today during the podcast. So there you go.
Well, there we
All
go.
right. Well, thank you guys again for joining us. We will catch you next time.
I'm
Continue
very
to follow
happy
the
with
Hasbro Pulse for all
everything
the
that
latest
they've
and greatest
announced
Marvel
today,
Legends
honestly.
news.
Fantastic
have a
Four
great week.
I've been
We'll catch
so
you
high,
next
like
time.
Classic Fantasy 4 have been so high on my list.
Bye, guys.
Game more
Peace
views
out.
of
Back
Nova,
Galactus.
especially that stand. Very excited, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this. There's probably gonna be more Fan First shows sometime this week, so I'll see you for those, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.